Whoa. Today felt like a marathon. Yesterday felt better, and then today felt like Monday. It was a lot. Um, so I have a couple new announcements. I hope Wednesday felt a little better. I was able to actually video chat with a handful of you and go through math papers, which was really, for me, enjoyable because I could hear you and see you and actually feel like we're doing some teaching and learning. If you didn't see me today, that's fine. I'm going to try to do this every day and get to at least, five of you to go through math or talk about reading just so that we can interact and I feel like, I'm there with you. Um, so I'll send you a message before that. So a couple new announcements. Google Classroom comments have been turned off. You cannot post or comment on it anymore. So if there's something you need, you must email me or send me a Google Chat message. We had a meeting at 1 o'clock. All the teachers, we did a big Google video chat and Mr. Verderam, and we talked about attendance. We talked about the comments. We talked about Google Meets and Google Chat, Google Hangouts, all those things. And so what's going to happen is the office is taking over attendance. I'm just supposed to check to make sure that you're submitting your work. So there's no more comment here. We're all done with that. So you're just going to log on, click the document open, and start your day. Um, you'll also see the video of the morning announcement from one of the teachers at Center School, but the comments are turned off. So you can just see it. If there's anything you want to tell me or talk about, send me a message or an email. But we don't have to worry about attendance anymore. Okay? Comments are off, no attendance. So I would like to talk about expectations for the Google Hangouts. That was a big thing teachers were worried about because we're seeing a lot of you on different videos, different chats. And when I check with you, your work's not done. If I say, oh, did you do these pages? Oh, no, I didn't do them. So you need to realize this is school and we're doing the best we can to teach you, but you have to do the learning and be a learner and be logged in and ready to go. So thank you to those that I'm easily been able to check off that they got the work, they're chatting with me about it. And to my other friends that are still behind, I'm here for you if you need me. So if you're stuck, some of you are stuck and we talked about it like for a long chat today to get through it. And I love that. I want to help you. If you're purposely ignoring it, you really need to do your best to have a better focus on what you need to be doing. If you live with mom and dad at home or aunt and uncle, grandma and grandpa you're with, they have their work and their lives to do too. And as fourth graders, they're probably trusting that you can do the best you can on your own. You need to prove it that you can, that you're old enough to handle that. So I'm expecting to see more students focused on their work, taking their time, following the directions. Okay, prove it to me. You can do it. I know you can. I know it's hard, but please do your best. Um, Also, your conversations and videos are being monitored, just FYI. Okay? Because it's a Ellington school system email. If certain vocabulary words are brought up and things like that, it can flag it. So we're being appropriate, we're being responsible. Okay? I know you are. I'm sure you are. All right. So today for Thursday, March 26th, we have our document. This video is here. And then for grammar, most of you are finishing it. Some of you, I still don't have your grammar slides. You never sent them to me back in September, so you need to make sure your Patterns of Power doc is shared with me. Your book of the day, your spelling. It's Thursday. Pick another activity to do. Science, you're watching the fourth video. It's your last video. Next week, you will have activities to do with the videos that you'll have to submit. This week was kind of the honor system that you're watching them. I haven't received any Seesaw post with the experiments, so I don't know if the supplies are just too hard to get or no one's interested in doing them, but I'd love to see someone do them if they can. What I want to talk about, and I tried to do it yesterday, and I guess the video came out very broken up, is the whole social studies journal writing. What I was trying to say yesterday is that it's not just March 25th, 2020, I had a sandwich today. I'm going to go outside and play. I did a math paper. The whole idea is that you're talking about the big thing going on in the world and your perspective on it. So I know sometimes we don't get to watch the news. Sometimes we don't want to watch the news because it's a little scary and sad. But what is your family talking about? What questions do you have? What do you notice about how different the world feels? My husband and I were talking about how it's very strange and eerie how quiet our street is. We live on a main road and that you hear car, car, car. Now we're not. So things that you're noticing. So I opened it up and hopefully this time you can hear me. Let's see. Think it's loaded? Okay. So down here, it says each day you will write about what you see or hear in the news, how you and your family are responding to it, what you're doing to keep busy. A lot of you are responding to that question, and how your friends, neighbors in the world are dealing with a historical event. I haven't received any photos or drawings yet, so maybe it's something you could push yourself to do today and tomorrow. And then these are some other questions you could write about. Some of you are not getting the minimum 5 sentences, so push for that, please. What I said in yesterday's video, I don't know if you heard it, was that other fourth grade classes in different schools are doing 15 sentences minimum. I'm asking you for 5 right now, and some of you have given me 2. You have the time at home. You're not going to sports, you're not going to Girl Scouts, you're not going to movies, so make sure that you're doing the assignment, please. Do it for me. So really read through this. All right, for math, you're going to talk about protractor use. Some of you might have protractors at home. Some of you can maybe download one and print it and cut it out. And others are like, out of luck. That's okay. You're going to watch Mrs. Harity use it. And then you have some resources on how to use one and draw it. And then some pages to do that you do not need a protractor for. Some of you are saying, I don't have my home connection book. Make sure you read the box. Look, it's right there. You can click on it and you can do the work on a separate piece of paper, or you can print them out. Watch these YouTube videos. Same thing with reading. You have your strategy to pick. Please make sure you are doing one of those strategies, not a summary. You're providing evidence. And yesterday, I think I pulled this up. There. I want to let it load before I start talking. And these are sentence starters to choose from. So if you're like, I don't know what to do today, well, all right, maybe I'll do change. Maybe I can do that. Sometimes you can't. You're just starting the book. There's not a big change, but look for ones that you feel like, oh, I can do that today. And those are your responses. It'll be easier that way if you can fill in the blank. Okay? Nope, you don't need that. And then your brain breaks. Again, no one's talked to me about lunch doodles. I want to know if anyone's doing that. Also, Disney posts different activities to do, and they've had videos posted about how to draw Mickey Mouse and Minnie, and I want to do it. So if anyone's a Disney fan, you got that. Specials, Mr. B has a seesaw activity for you, and that's our day. So I will be trying to reach out to you guys to do some video chats the next few days to talk about math and anything you need. Mrs. Harity and I are trying to figure out what we're going to do next week. We're thinking we're going to keep to this kind of format. I talked to Emma about this and do 2 weeks of this work and then switch up topics and subjects and activities because we're still getting in the hang of it. So we think 2 weeks is a good amount of time to do it and then switch to something else. So if you see a lot of these same activities next week, please know that it's just a form. We're just trying to get used to it, but things will be different and changing, okay? Email me, Seesaw, Google Chat, be appropriate, no more attendance. Miss you guys, hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys on some of you on Google Chat and Google Meet, Google Video, and all the Google stuff.